Hi, my name is Zoe, and I'm the CEO of Zozo Collection, and this is my story. It's a passion brand. It's not just a brand, but it's also a lifestyle. It's all about youth empowerment, it's all about skills training, it's all about growth and helping the community as well. We love trying out new things, we don't want to limit ourselves. Most people tend to specialize, but we can do pretty much anything. Um, I would like to say this dream began way back when I was little. I must have been maybe 10, 12, somewhere about. And I just had this passion for looking good, and not just looking good. I also noticed how much looking good can add to your confidence. It can add to the way you carry yourself. And I wanted to be able to do that for people, to give them that confidence, to give them that oof. So that's where the dream started way, way back. I remember in seventh grade, I dressed up as a designer at a careers day at school, and people were asking me, what are you supposed to be? And I said, oh, I'm a designer. And just the look on people's faces, like, choose a real career. Designing is a hobby, but I'm glad that today I'm actually living my dream. Pursuing it, I would say my mom actually inspired me. For a long time, I thought that this dream would be way, way, way when I'm later on in life, when I've made it in the corporate world, when I've settled down, I've saved up enough money, then I can venture into passion. But actually, my mom always encouraged me to do whatever it is that I was passionate about, even though other people tried to sway me the other direction and said, no, you need a safety net, you need a job, that's just the part-time thing, focus on school. All those are important, but the path that I chose was because my mom believed in me. My mom she used to sew, and she used to make mostly curtains, beddings, soft furnishings. And she told me, no, you know what, for me, clothes, a lot of work for less money. I'd rather do less work and get more money. But for me, I was passionate about clothes, and I'll pick up, whenever she's cutting, I'd pick up little pieces of fabric and I'll try to put them together, try to make clothes. But the actual business beginning, I started by making hairbands, ribbons. I mean, if you go on my Instagram, you can scroll back, I think, to 2017. You see like little ribbons and bow ties. That's where it all began. That was like the genesis of this business. My first sale, I was actually at home. I had planned to, I'm a go big or go home kind of girl, and I had found this place. It was a marketplace where it was a Saturday. They were setting up. It was at Dutch Reformed Church in Kablonga. They had this Saturday market, and I hired a space. I think it was 100 kwacha or 80 kwacha, and I told my mom, I need some money, I need to buy fabric, I need to make little ribbons and bow ties, I'm going to sell. And I think I spent so long. I spent so long preparing for that day. I was working night, because I was going to school, I was in high school. So when I come from school, I work, make my little ribbons and bow ties. And then later in that week, I went there. I had a table and a chair and all of that stuff. And that was like me starting to try and, commercialize the business. Oof. And yeah, it was tough. It was tough. When I tell you, I only made a profit of 20 kwacha. When I when I put everything together, my entire profit was 20 kwacha, and that was my take home. And I remember going home and I was so defeated. I was like, ish, after all that preparation, all that investment, and I make 20 kwacha. And I remember walking into my room, and on my bed was a new pair of shoes. And my mom had bought me these shoes, and she was like, congratulations, it's a big day. And she celebrated that. And like, it got me out of feeling like, oof, I'm not good for this. This is not meant for me. And she made me feel like, this is for you. I'm so proud of you. Like, she celebrated that moment so much. So that was like the beginning for me. My growth journey has been quite a journey. I've been at this business. This is my 7th year of business. And it started off really small in the beginning. Of course, selling little hairbands and ribbons. And I remember my first photo shoot. I carried my best friend. I made like 5 outfits. Went to this abandoned lodge to take pictures with my best friend, and I posted them, and I started getting like a few customers here and there. But I think what has really enabled me to grow is word of mouth. People taking my business out there. I love my customers, and I'm so grateful for them, because if it was not for them, I wouldn't have been here. But it's like also my work speaks for me. When people wear my clothing, people ask them, oh, where'd you get this done? And that's literally how my business has grown. It's referral after referral. That's how it has grown. And also just taking leaps of faith, taking huge leaps of faith. Sometimes I wonder, like, are you sure? But yeah, I've taken very, very big leaps of faith to get here.
What are you doing?
So I'm burning off the edges of this dress so that I secure the edges to stop it from bleeding out. Bleeding out as in allowing the threads to just run.
Okay.
Challenges, definitely working with customers. There's a lot of emotions involved. There's a lot of differences in opinion. You have to be diplomatic at all times. You have to keep your calm, your cool, even when you are really breaking down. There's been moments when I've been like, tears. I'm smiling, but tears are just coming out because I'm trying to keep composure to deal with the customer. And another challenge is finances. It's very difficult, especially in a growing economy, to thrive as a small entrepreneur, especially when no one is really helping you financially. Like, you have to reinvest in your own business. The banks won't give you loans. Even like small lenders, they won't trust you enough. They're telling you need big collateral. Where are you gonna get it from? So it's been rough. It's been rough. Most challenging thing is finances and dealing with customers. So I did a big move earlier in 2025. And I upscaled like more than double. More than double. It was a serious leap of faith. From having 5 employees to having 14, which took a huge toll on me, all my savings, everything. It really took a toll on me. I had to invest in machinery. I had to invest in so many things. It was a lot. And anyways, according to my calculations, it was going to balance out. It's going to work out. And then the devil said, no. The devil said, we're going to see about that. We're going to see about that. So after that upscale, things started to pick up. The production was going great. Things were really going well until things were not going well. Until the demand was not matching the capacity we were working at, and yeah, things started to kind of take a nosedive. And I remember feeling like, okay, did I rush into this? Because I prepared for it, I planned, I prayed. Did I not hear from God? Like, what happened? And I remember telling God, like, God, I need a miracle because I'm not going to be able to pay our salaries this month if you don't do something, if you don't move. And for sure, just I think a couple of days after I prayed that prayer, a lady, she doesn't like me exposing her, so I'll just say somebody, won't say her name. I opened up to her about what was going on in my business, and she just asked me a few questions here and there, and she actually just asked for my bank account, and she sent me quite a huge amount of money, and that was like the miracle that I was praying for. And yeah, business is spiritual, so it's not just about your skill, it's not about your work ethic, it's also about your spirituality, because it will be tested.